Hi everyone. Welcome back. So I have the message here. I know it's not the worst that I've gotten, but I'm just saying to kind of help reiterate how I'm weeding people out because even though it was so subtle what was happening, my normal like old self probably would have been like, "Oh, well, we go to the same yoga studio. I owe it to him to meet up." Like I would come up with these I don't know, like, excuses for his behavior and just, like, try to people please probably, and then get totally unaligned and then just end up disappearing. So, here I won't go over all of it, but let me pull it up. He's still here in my inbox somehow. We're still friends after this. Blah, blah, blah. So we matched before, blah, blah, blah. We talked about that. And I was like, "Oh, honestly, it's just draining, blah, blah, blah. It's nothing personal against you." And then we just started talking about yoga, Pilates, blah, blah, blah. Um, and what I started noticing was he would respond and then there was never any question or anything which indicated to me he wasn't interested in knowing anything about me. Blah blah blah. There were some questions. Dabbled in. Okay, I only do yoga to be better at lifting and volleyball though. That should have been a red flag. Oh, and then also he mentioned CrossFit. That should have been another red flag, which it was. Um, I am judging you. Sorry. I mean, if it works for you, that is great. It just doesn't work for me. Yeah, I've done her Pilates, blah, blah, blah. Hey, things are good. Oh, I was like, how's your day going? Things are good. Lots of meetings for me, all sorts of things in progress. Don't really have much reason to check here normally. I didn't respond. Can't you work remote? Why pick suburb life? There's a question. About to close. Okay, so I still didn't respond. About to close on a 300K computer purchase at work. Went to CrossFit after. Made some papaya salad when I got home. Perfect day. Hope yours was close. Two is cool. I responded, being people pleasing. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Suburb life because my family's here. So here I am answering his questions. When previously, okay, he mentioned his work, but he never responded to that. Um, he just mentions the money and then how hard he works and blah blah blah. Oh wow. He said his family's in Michigan. I was like, oh, they still live there. Woodbright, Illinois. More people here is better for my work. I'm going to have a really weird schedule for the next day and a half. Have to be up at 6 tomorrow. Still working. Right now option. What does that mean? And then he goes, what is your schedule like? Okay, I literally had to chat that to chat because I was like, I don't know what this guy is saying. First of all, these are not sentences. Nothing makes sense. What you mean? More people like in Chicago or like your coworkers work here? What is going on? And what happened weird with your schedule? Because he mentioned he's like, "Oh, I have to I'm gonna have a really weird schedule. I have to be up 6 tomorrow." Doesn't doesn't everyone have to be up at 6? Like, what? Okay, well, me, I have to be up at 4. It just and then I texted it to chat, and chat said he's doing a weird flex. Um, and then he's asking me what my schedule is like. I start typing it out. 4 a.m., wake up, do side work, go to jujitsu, then go to the office hellhole, then do side work calls. then go to Pilates, and then bed, rinse and repeat. But I didn't type it out because I felt like ridiculous. Like, what? Um, but I just said, like, basically just summarizing what I do. And then I said I'm kind of burning out, but honestly, jujitsu helps me get through it. Gotta have people try to kill me before I go in the office hellhole. And then he responds with, and this was like, okay, for you all, I'm not just doing this to like rag on this guy, but this is the subtle detail that helped me just end it. Because he goes, I did jujitsu before COVID, blah, 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 blah. I had to be up at, okay, so then he's going back to his story. I had to be up at 5 a.m. to do some stuff at work, take an electrician on a tour, exhausted now. Chicago has larger population, so better for my work. Still, no context. Like, dude, I definitely fell out of love with jujitsu. First of all, spell it right. In competitions, people just sit down, scoot their butt, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Like, that is such a tired excuse to not like jujitsu. Like, you probably just suck and you're not athletic. So, cool. What is your belt level? Actual, and what? Actual and what you believe you would be? Oh, I didn't even read that part. I'm blue, I said. Oh, seems like a long day. So this is me abandoning myself. Like, that's another thing. I need to stop freaking babying these man-child people. What is it that you do? Again, completely ignoring the question. Today it was convince a CFO to spend 340K on some computers. Well, that still doesn't answer it. Blue's further than I ever got. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, his other messages, it was so like, he started, when he was talking to me about the suburb life, he was like, he starts going into numbers and interest rates and all this stuff. I was like, okay, yes, I realize that. Like, why I don't live in the city. Okay. Yeah, that's another weird flex, I think. Okay, may I ask? Oh, okay. Oh, I can't even like read these freaking messages. He just basically told me, I'll chat tomorrow. I'll prefer to explain my job in person instead of texting it. And then apparently he said this one last thought before I sleep. Instead of asking me out, he phrases it, if you don't have anything going on, we could get together somewhere and chat. And then he goes, how's it going? I was like, hey Garrett. Okay, so this is the last piece, the exit strategy that we can talk about. Hey Garrett, I hope you had a good day. I wanted to let you know it was nice getting to know you a little bit more this time, but I'm not feeling this is a good fit for me and I don't want to ghost you. I wish you the best. Okay, I should have ended it there. Then he goes, may I ask why? Sure, I'm just aware of the kind of connection I'm looking for if I'm going to date and I didn't feel it here. That's like pretty damn respectful, right? You don't know me. Good luck finding what you want out here. Okay. All right. So, y'all, that was not just for the purpose of making fun of that guy and his CrossFit and inability to be successful at jujitsu, but it was to point out, okay, well, number one, what I just discovered on this call, I have to stop abandoning my true feelings because obviously I did not feel like I felt sorry for that guy. Like, oh, poor baby, you had to wake up at, like, oh, okay, I hustle my butt off. I do my side work, then I go get my ass kicked, and then I go work in office at a full-time job that's like grinding me to the bone. Yeah. And I know it's not the best fit, but I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. So, anyways, I think that's probably a lot of women's experience with these guys that are like acting like babies and like expect you to like why would I feel bad for some guy that wakes up at 6 a.m.? Like, okay, cool. I don't know. I should not have said, oh, so that was my bad. There were just so many pieces to that. But also, I think sometimes if you get pulled in and you think it's like a good connection, you get disillusioned and you're like, oh, like, you know, what if we end up having a great yoga session? Like, I don't know. But I think also I realized is okay, you have to kind of assess when you are narrowing down your connections and conversations, you can narrow it down and be like, well, how did I feel after talking to this guy? I mean, like, clearly, like, me just expressing my emotions when talking about him to you guys, like, I can tell that I just, like, I'm, I have no attraction to someone like that. Like, seriously, like, gross. And, but I mean, unhealed Molly would probably be like, well, he goes to my yoga studio. What if he's cool? Who cares if he does CrossFit? I can still love him. No, you have to stop abandoning yourself to all the CrossFit people. Like, I have CrossFit friends, like, whatever. I love them. Um, I'm just being silly. But anyway, so those were kind of the key pieces to look out for in those types of conversations. Like, just take a step back. Like, is he asking you questions? Is he putting in effort? And these things that chatted me, like, chat even pointed it out. He's bringing it all back to him. He's doing weird flexes. He's not answering your questions. Not asking any information about you. And he doesn't and chat noticed I did a bid for connection, and it's true. Like, I don't really have too many people I open up to. And so if I'm like giving it a shot, putting myself out there in a way that's kind of vulnerable, like, yeah, that was my bid for connection and it missed entirely, which is fine. Like, I don't have any like attachment to this guy, like, whatever. But I just think that there's a lot of people like that out there that, okay, like, even in my exit strategy, like, where it was very kind and well-wishing and respectful, but he still was unable to look outside himself and understand that, oh, it's not what she's looking for. But instead, he took it as, I need to get defensive now. Oh, you don't know me. Well, I know I don't want to know you. Like, that's the point of me saying that. Like, I just wanted to end it there. Like, I don't want to get to know someone further after that. And I'm just being clear about it. And so I think that concludes today's session. And if anything, I hope, it was at least helpful for other people. And if you have any feedback from me, like what topics you want to hear next, um, or what you think I should have done different, like, I'm definitely open to that feedback. I'm not saying that I have it all figured out because I'm just, trying to learn like you guys. And I mean, I have learned a lot and I think I've grown a lot. So there's that. And I just want to share that knowledge with y'all. So, thank you and see you at the next one.